welcome to another episode of Homework with Miss Thomas. I am Miss Thomas, and today we will be exploring Module 3, Lesson 2. The objective is to solve multiplicative comparison word problems by applying the area and perimeter formulas. Let's jump right into it. Okay, so before we look at this work, I think it's worth us reviewing the formulas for area and perimeter. So for the perimeter of a rectangle, you are adding all of the sides. So that would be the length plus the width plus the length plus the width. Now, there are two lengths. So you could do the length 2 times plus the width 2 times. Or you can look at it as you're adding length plus width 2 times. If you notice here, here's one length plus width, and here's another length plus width. So you could see it as adding length plus width 2 times. So adding length plus width and then doubling that sum. For the area of a rectangle, you are multiplying the length times the width. So we're going to keep those formulas in mind as we work out these problems. For the first one, a rectangular pool is 7 feet wide. It is 3 times as long as it is wide. Label the diagram with the dimensions of the pool. We know that the width is 7 feet. So let's say that this is the width, right? This is the width. They're telling you that the length is the width 3 times. So for the length on top here, I'm going to put 3 W's. And we could make all of these equal to 7, right? Width is 7, here's another 7, here's another 7, here's another 7. So if I wanted to figure out the total length, I would do 7 3 times, which is 21. Making the length 21 feet. For part B, they want you to find the perimeter. So I'm going to take those dimensions and use the formula. We said that perimeter equals length plus width plus length plus width, or we could do the width 2 times and the length 2 times, or we could do length plus width and another length plus width. So I'm going to add 7 plus 21 and then do that 2 times. 7 plus 21 is 28. 28 2 times is 16, regroup 1, 56 feet. And I could check that by doing 28 plus 28, and you do indeed get 56. Number 2, a poster is 3 inches long. It is 4 times as wide as it is long. For A, we're going to draw a diagram of the poster and label the dimensions. So they tell us that it's 3 inches long. Let's do that. They tell us that the width is 4 times the length. So I'm going to make 4 equal spaces. Each of these spaces is the same as the length. So this is 3, this is 3, this is 3, this is 3. So if I wanted to get the total, that would be 3 times 4, and that equals 12. Making the length 3 inches and the width 12 inches. They want you to find, for part B, the perimeter and the area. So again, for perimeter, I'm going to add the length and the width. That's 3 plus 12. And then I'm going to double that. 3 plus 12 is 15. 15 doubled is 30. So the poster's perimeter is 30 inches. For the area, we're going to do length times width. That would be 3 times 12. 3 times 12 is 36. And remember, when you do area, you have to put a square with the units. So that area is 36 square inches. The area of a rectangle is 36 square centimeters, and its length is 9 centimeters. What is the width of the rectangle? So here, and I'm going to sketch out a rectangle. They tell us that the area is 36 square centimeters. They tell us that the length is 9. We don't know the width. So I know that area equals length times width. So instead of A, I'm going to put 36. And instead of length, I'm going to put 9. I need to get this W by itself, right? I need to solve for the W. I'm multiplying times 9, so I need to do the inverse of that. I need to undo the multiplication. I need to divide. So I'm going to divide 36 divided by 9. Because if I do 9 divided by 9, that gives me 1, right? Meaning that it'll just be W. So 9 divided by 9 equals W. So that means that W equals 36 divided by 9. I'm going to count by 9s until I get to 36. Let me write that. Count by 9 to 36. That's how you do 36 divided by 9. So that's 4. All right, for the second part, it says Elsa wants to draw a second rectangle with the same length, but is 3 times as wide. Draw and label Elsa's second rectangle. So we have the same length of 9, but this time the width is 3 times. So it's the same length, but this time we're going to do the width of 4 3 times, right? It's 3 times as wide as it was in the first one. So this is going to be 4, this is also going to be 4, and this is also going to be 4, meaning that this time the width is 12. Okay, so we have that labeled now. For part C, they want you to find the perimeter of the second rectangle. So we know that P equals L plus W 2 times. The L is 9. The W is 12. So we are doing 9 plus 12 is 21. 21 2 times is 42. And you could check that by doing 21 and another 21. That's 2, that's 4. And obviously there are 2 other ways you could find perimeter, right? We could have added 9 plus 12 plus 9 plus 12. We could have done 9 2 times and 12 2 times. I just chose to do it this way. So that means that the perimeter is 42. Oh, and we didn't write the units here either. 42. This is 4 centimeters. This is 4 centimeters, right? This is centimeters. The perimeter is 42 centimeters. Let's go on. The area of Nathan's bedroom rug is 15 square centimeters. The longer side measures 5 feet. His living room rug is twice as long and twice as wide as the bedroom rug. For A, they want you to draw and label a diagram of Nathan's bedroom rug and find the perimeter. Okay, so they tell us that his bedroom rug, here's my rectangle of his rug. It has an area of 15. They tell us the longer side is 5 feet, 15 square feet, right? 5 feet. They don't tell us the shorter side, so let's just call this W. So I know that area equals length times width. So then this would be 15 equals 5 times W. I'm going to divide by 5, right? Because I'm multiplying by 5. I'm going to divide by 5, and that gives me 3. 15 divided by 5 is 3. You can get that by counting by 5 to 15, right? 5, 10, 15, 3 5s. So that would be a width of 3 feet. They want you to find the perimeter. So again, the length is 5 feet and the width is 3 feet. So if I add 3 plus 5, I get 8. I'm going to do that 2 times. So the perimeter is 16 feet. Okay, for part B, they want you to label a diagram to show the living room rug. They tell us that the living room rug is twice as long and twice as wide. So I'm going to do a larger rug. Here's the smaller rug, right? But I'm going to do 2 of them. I'm going to do the length 2 times, and I'm going to do the width 2 times. So this will be 5 and another 5. We figured out that the width was 3, so this would be 3 and another 3. Making the length 10 and the width 6. They want you to find the perimeter. And we could add feet to each of these. So for the perimeter, we're going to do 6 plus 10, 2 times. That's 16 times 2. So P equals 32 feet. Because 16 times 2 equals 32. All right. For part C, they want you to talk about the relationship between the 2 perimeters. So 16 compared to 32 is what they want you to do. 16 times 2 equals 32. So we can say that the perimeter of the larger rug is 2 times, and another way to say 2 times is doubled, or double the smaller rug. For part D, they want you to find the area of the living room rug using the formula L A equals L times W. So the living room rug is here again. We have a length of 10 and a width of 6. So that would be 10 times 6. And that equals 60 square feet. Remember to put that square feet for the unit. Part E. The living room rug has an area that is how many times that of the bedroom rug? Okay, so the smaller rug has an area of 15. Square feet. The larger rug has an area of 60 feet. Let's look back at our model to see this relationship. If this is 15, if this one here is 15, and let me highlight it so you can see this is 15, then we're doing 15 4 times. This one's 15. Here's another 15. Here's another 15. Here's another 15. We have 4 15s. 15 4 times equals 60, right? If I did 15 plus 15 plus 15 plus 15, I get 5, 10, 15, 20, regroup 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the area of the larger rug is 4 times as much as the smaller rug, which completely makes sense because we did that same area 4 times, right? When I doubled the length, that's 2. But when I double the width 2, then that makes another 2, making 4. Okay, compare for part F. Compare how the perimeter changed with how the area changed between the 2 rugs. Explain what you noticed using words and pictures or numbers. Okay, so let's draw these models again. We had the bedroom rug. Remember, it was 5 and 3, making an area of 15 and a perimeter of 16. The larger one was at 15 4 times, right? We had 5 2 times and 3 2 times. So when you double the length and the width, the perimeter doubles, right? Because instead of doing 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 3, you're doing 5 plus 5 plus 3 plus 3, and 5 plus 5 plus 3 plus 3. we have double the number of things to add, right? Here we have 2 3s and 2 5s to add, but here we have 4 5s and 4 3s to add. So the perimeter is doubling. But with the area, it quadruples because we're doing the area 2 times. That makes two lengths. And we're also doing the width 2 times, making another 2 in terms of area. So the perimeter doubles and the area quadruples. All right, that concludes the homework for this lesson number 2 in Module 3. Thanks so much for watching. Till the next time, I'll see you later. Keep learning and ta-ta.